2026, yeah, you know what it is. You're the woo, ain't a part of this. You're dismissed. 2026, that stamp on a brick, Charlotte spirit in the air. Every line do a split. We the code in the code, he the code in the glitch. You ain't rolling with the clan, you just scroll and you switch. Whole globe looking like the 30 cities in the flesh. Every borough, every block, throw the W in your chest. With the ink and the pen, you the type of when the text. We the vowel, we the verse, you the sound getting checked. You're the woo, better pledge that oath. If you ain't woo, then you dead that boast. Whole world spin when the swords get drawn. You ain't in swarm and you just get gone. You're the woo, every street, every click. If you ain't woo, then you ain't shit. If you ain't woo, then you ain't shit. Talk to him. If you ain't woo, then you ain't do. We the math, we the path, we the map to the stash. You the trash on the curb, getting bagged in the flash. We the grain in the wood, you the chip in the glass. We the word on the wall that'll never get washed. From the ferry to the hills, from the lobby to the roof. It's the drum of the boots, it's a hunger for the proof. You can front on the style, you can front on the look, but your favorites learn the language of the Shaolin book. You're the woo, better pledge that oath. If you ain't woo, then you dead that boast. Whole world spin when the swords get drawn. You ain't in swarm and you just get gone. You're the woo, every street, every click. If you ain't woo, then you ain't shit. If you ain't woo, then you ain't shit. Talk to him. If you ain't woo, then you ain't do. Who you claim when the dust don't settle? Who you praise when the rust eat metal? If the W ain't raised in your sky like a sign, you a line getting cut.